Hey everyone, happy Earth Day. This Earth Day, I wanted to put something special together for you guys. So what I did is I went and asked a bunch of different scientists who do all sorts of different things to research and help the environment every day. And I had them give me and you their best tips for helping the environment today on Earth Day and every day. So please watch, get some good ideas for things that you guys can do, and I hope you have a healthy, happy, and safe Earth Day and a safe week. See you guys later.
Hey, Miss Forkern's 8th graders. My name is Dr. Jim Forkern. I'm a professor of marine biology at Florida International University. I study seagrass beds and coral reefs and mangroves and water chemistry around the world. I've been doing this for quite a long time, and the world is a place that I love, and I would love to be able to maintain it in the way it was when I was a kid. So I think it's time for us to make every day Earth Day. And there are a lot of tips, a lot of ways that you can reduce your footprint and reduce the effect that you have on our resources. Like, for instance, probably a lot of you take showers in the morning, and you also have plants that you have to water. Well, why not combine the two? You can take a bucket into the shower with you and leave it on the floor in the bath or in the shower. And after your shower and after you get dried off, you take that full bucket of water out and you can water your plants with it. Saves on water, saves on sewer. It's a good thing to do. Try it.
Hi guys, my name is Barkley Powell. I am a PhD student at the University of Florida in Dr. Samantha Brooks' Equine Genetics Lab. Although it is a equine lab, I do work with what's called an oryx. This is an endangered species from Africa that has a low population number left. Their genetic variability is very limited, and so we have a lot of research that we need to do to help with the populations that we do have left and breed them responsibly. My project is looking specifically at the high repeat sequence in their genome and trying to figure out why this is, and if this is a natural mutation or if this is from a decrease in variability in the genome and the genetics in that population. And so my goal is to try to use this information and better help with conservation for these animals. I also heard you guys have a few class pets, and I wanted to show you one of my personal animals. This is called a Texas Indigo. He is an individual that I keep as a pet. He's just an education animal for me and somebody I enjoy having and taking care of. He is actually about 3 years old, but he's only 2.5 feet long. He should be around 5 foot right now. He is genetically different. We don't know why fully, but that's why I find him very interesting. And I love to keep him for the purposes of sharing him with other people. Now, I hope you guys are having a great Earth Day, but my tip to you is not everything that is broken is trash. Now, we can always reuse things in a different way, whether it's for the same purpose that it was used for before or for something completely different. I love to use the example of using ceramic bowls that may have broken if they were dropped and shattered into pieces. Use them for artwork. Give them to somebody that can use them for artwork. Find ways to reuse any item that may not necessarily be working for that what it was purposed for before, but find a way to reuse it. Don't try to throw it away if you can, but if there's something you can do with it, then do it.
Hi kids, I'm Dr. Renee Price. I'm a geologist at Florida International University, and I study the flow of water throughout the planet. And I have an Earth Day tip for you on how to save water. When you're washing your hands, rinse it first with water and turn the tap off. Then scrub your hands really well with soap for 20 seconds. Sing a little song. And when you're done, you can turn the water back on and rinse your hands off. Don't let the water run while you wash your hands or brush your teeth. That's my tip for today's Earth Day.
Hi students, my name is Goga Zanuck and I'm a predator ecologist at Florida International University. I study sharks, rays, their movements and their diets in our world's oceans. The world is a special place that we should cherish for ourselves, for future generations, all day and every day because there is no planet B. Plastic pollution is a major problem for marine ecosystems, killing tons of marine wildlife, including the sharks and rays that I study. So that's why my tip on Earth Day is to be more conscious about where your garbage, plastic pollution ends up. Instead of littering, make sure that you properly dispose of your plastics and recycle when possible. If you see any plastic pollution on the ground, then don't ignore it, but pick it up and bring it to a nearby trash can.
Hi everyone, my name's Tori Bakley and I'm from Merritt Island, Florida, so not too far from you. I'm currently in Central California working on an acorn woodpecker research project. I'm a research assistant, so I help the project by going out and looking for these birds which live in family groups. So I'll watch a family group, identify the individuals, and see who's interacting with who. And we're currently getting into nesting season, so we're spending a lot of time looking for nests, and we've only found one so far, but this nest is owned by a family group that has 2 moms and 3 dads, and they currently have 9 eggs. So we'll see when those eggs hatch sometime this week, and we'll see who takes care of the babies more, or if there's some helper birds or the offspring from last year hanging out and helping taking care of their siblings as well. This time last year, I was in Borneo, Indonesia, and I was working on an orangutan research project, also as a research assistant. And that was amazing to see orangutans in the wild and see all of the other amazing wildlife in that area. And that just goes to show you that even if you don't know what exactly you want to do, where you want to do it, or what you want to work with, science can literally take you all around the world. My birthday tip for you is to take a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you want, to just watch outside your window. Watch the grass, the concrete, the trees, the sky. You will see something you've never seen before. I can promise you that. Whether it's a sparrow or a lizard or a flower, anything. It's so fun to just watch outside your window and see what you see, and keep a list and maybe watch on a different day, a different time, different weather, and see how it changes. And I can promise you, you'll feel a stronger connection to the area that you live in, and you'll realize that your home isn't just home to you. There's a lot of animals that live their entire lives just outside your door. So once you become aware of that, you'll start seeing them all the time. And it's really fun, and it's one of my favorite things to do. So, happy Earth Day.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie and I'm a ray biologist. Rays are the cooler, flat cousins of sharks. There are over 630 described species around the world. They are beautiful, electric, and weird. Yet we barely know anything about 40% of them. Are you scared of sharks? If yes, you're not alone. Stingrays are too. I study how stingrays respond behaviorally to the fear of sharks. Because I love animals, every day is Earth Day for me. I encourage you to go in your own backyards and explore the diversity of life. And while you're out there, pick up at least one piece of trash every single day. Please stay healthy and stay curious.
Hey guys, happy Earth Day. My name is Sarah and I'm a PhD candidate at Florida International University. And today I want to quickly tell you a little bit about my research and why it's important. So most of my research focuses on studying the movements, behavior, and physiology of Nassau grouper in the Bahamas. Nassau grouper are a large-bodied grouper species that are critically endangered right now due to overfishing. So the reason is when these fish reproduce, they gather in these large aggregations, and as soon as fishermen know where these aggregations are, they can very easily come through and fish them out. So my research is focusing on where they're moving and how much energy they're using on a daily and seasonal basis, so I can better inform management on proper marine protected area design, and we can make sure that they have enough space that they're protected in, and also enough resources like prey and shelter. So I hope you learned a little bit about my research, and if you have any questions, feel free to follow up. I also wanted to give you a quick Earth Day tip. Overfishing is one of the biggest threats to our oceans currently. So please, if you eat seafood, make sure that it's coming from a sustainable source. Thank you. Happy Earth Day.